is a the opponent from Long Island, New York, Mick Foley.
A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French.
Well, there's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for? And it's been reversed.
You know, JR, everyone goes on and on about how great The Undertaker is, but I think he's overrated. It takes more than black lights and some dry ice to impress me.
How about a perfect record at WrestleMania, King? How about being a multiple-time WWE champion? Does that impress you?
Now, come on, JR. I'm not saying that the dead man doesn't have one or two impressive achievements to his name. I just think he's taken too seriously for a grown man who dresses like it's Halloween every day.
One or two? There's a reason they call him the Phenom, King. He's been one of the most dominant WWE superstars for his entire career. He came in at the top, and he stayed there ever since.
Well, The Undertaker might have had a pretty good ride, but I think it's only a matter of time before someone buries the dead man. His opponent telegraphed that one.
I know that barbecue-loving Mick Foley outside the ring, and I've seen him in action inside the ring, and I swear to you, it's almost like he's two different people.
I know exactly what you mean. Anyone who gets into the ring with Foley expecting to face a friendly children's book author is in for a rude awakening. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths are going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knocker. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the limber tape.
All right, enough! I'm getting a translator before I have to come out here with you again. He saw that one coming.
This is a risky move. It could prove to be disastrous.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like
I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much, but I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
that much is obvious, King. What a low-down, despicable move that was.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition.
It sure is. The toughest athletes in the world are on the WWE roster, and that's a fact. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it. Is there any superstar in WWE who can go toe-to-toe with that man, The Undertaker? I don't think there is.
Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? There's no way The Undertaker's gonna win this match. Just look at it. Oh, man. Don't tell me he's about to do what I think he's about to do.
Tombstone pile driver! My God, what an impact! I think this crowd has decided he's got his opponent in a pinning predicament. 2, 3.
Here's your winner and still the World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker.
Are you ready?
The following contest is a hardcore match. On the way to the ring, the WWE Champion from San Antonio, Texas, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. The opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 234 pounds, Bret the Hitman Hart.
A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
Well, there's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for?
There's the reversal.
My God, a thunderous blow from that sledgehammer.
Man, talk about getting hammered.
That went nowhere. And here's the pin.
1, 2.
You take one look at Bret Hart, and it's not hard to see why he's a WWE Hall of Famer.
I'll put it this way, old King of Memphis. If Bret Hart doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, nobody does.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the divas.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing a pitcher of ice water out here with me next time. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it, King. Look at Shawn Michaels. The future Hall of Famer has overcome so much adversity in his career. But the Heartbreak Kid's got more heart than anyone I've ever seen in this business.
He's checking under the ring for weapons, JR. I wonder what he's gonna find. Talk about ruthless.
Good grief! I don't care how tough you are. A chair shot is a chair shot.
And you can't take too many of those and expect to continue. Here's the cover, JR.
1, 2, 3.
Here's your winner and still the WWE Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. The following contest is an over-the-top rope six-man battle royal. On the way to the ring, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Candice Michelle. Let me show you how to move your body. Let me show you how to dance. Too much love and never hurt nobody. No. All eyes on me. Every time I step in the room, boys be going crazy. They don't know what to do. I feel your stairs on my thighs. It's no surprise. I got you screaming at attention. So let it rise. See the curves, see the clothes, see the grooves and all. Stop whatever you was doing, cause I made you start. And I know it's on your mind, cause you're coolin' now. You wanna know how I'm the baddest, let me show you how. Let me show you how to move your body. Let me show you how to move your body. Let me show you how to dance. Too much love and never hurt. And the opponent, from Richmond, Virginia, Mickey James. opponent, from Palatka, Florida, Michelle McCool.
But I think I finally figured it out that you're the type of man I like to call spats. All turn on hot, cold again. But please let me assure you that this is the end. You all the lonely nights and the in between. Cause I think you forgot this chick is me. I never lost my touch, I just gave it to you. But I woke up this morning with a different view. Cause I'm a woman, those girls are petty. You just ain't ready for this woman's rock steady. You're not ready.
And the opponent, please welcome Kelly.
The satisfaction, hearing that you know that you own things happening. The satisfaction, hearing that you know that you own things happening. The speed is hot, tonight it's on. I'm feeling so sad, I'm being controlled.
And the opponent, from Boise, Idaho, Tori Wilson.
A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Law.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
Well, there's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for? Excellent counter. What ring presence?
What a counter!
A textbook reversal there.
Talk about adding insult to injury. Tossed out of the ring and the match. Over the top rope and down to the floor. That's an elimination.
That went nowhere.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition.
It sure is.
You're not going to win a match by insulting your...
Is that...
Here's your winner, On the way to the ring, from Silsbee, Texas, weighing in at 380 pounds, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
Now that I have everybody's attention, I would just like to remind you that I weigh in tonight at 246 pounds. I hail from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr.
A big New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit it after tonight. I'd be a lot more impressed by Ken Kennedy if I didn't think he was such a pompous ass.
Hey, when you're as great as Mr. Kennedy, it's hard to be humble, JR.
He's a slippery devil.
CM Punk thinks he's so hot. I'll bet I can teach him a thing or two.
What? Like how you cheat?
Looks like his hopes of winning this one have been shattered, JR. His opponent telegraphed that one.
Is that? Yes, that's an elimination. A textbook reversal there.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete? All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this
said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action. He's not going to get caught with that one.
He reversed it.
He's been removed from the ring and from contention in this match.
Time to play the game!
This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing the Raw superstars perform live. That went nowhere.
Oh, no! I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out.
He countered that one perfectly. He saw that one coming.
And it's been reversed.
I can't...
He's going to regret not following up here once he loses this match.
Come on, JR. This isn't something you do when you're worried about the outcome of the match. He knows he's got it in the bag. Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight is going to be left in that ring, mark my words.
I hope these fans appreciate it, JR. These superstars are putting it all on the line for them right here tonight.
There aren't many superstars as diversely talented as John Cena. He's as good in the ring as he is on the microphone, and that's saying something.
I won't argue with you about Cena's mic skills. He sure can't talk a good game. But when it comes right down to it, I don't think he can back it up.
King, you're as crazy as a pet coon. Did you happen to notice how many times Cena's worn gold around his waist? Seems to me like he's got no problem putting his money where his mouth is.
Wow! Listen to these fans, JR.
You can fool some of the people all the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all. And there's the elimination.
Everyone says they can't take their eyes off of Chavo, JR, and neither can I.
That's good advice. You never know when he might try to hit you from behind. There's not an ounce of quit in any WWE superstar, but the human body has its limits, and they may have been reached here in this match.
I don't believe it! He's been eliminated! You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker.
It's like he read his opponent's mind.
What a reversal.
Wow, he wasn't too gentle about throwing him out. He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. rope and down to the floor. That's an elimination.
He countered that and made it look easy. I tell you, Ken, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can maintain this intensity week. There he goes! He's out of the match!
Tell me something. When you look at the masterpiece, does it make you feel like even more of a loser?
He doesn't look too happy about it, but an elimination is an elimination.
They sure are, Jay. There's the reversal.
He might as well start walking back to the locker room. He's out of this match. A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
Watch out! He reversed it! After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out here on a stretcher. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
What do you mean, JR? I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able. He just got tossed out rather unceremoniously, in my opinion.
He's going up, JR. This could be big.
Excellent counter. What ring presence.
No chance, so that's what you got.
These superstars are in terrific shape, and that comes as no surprise whatsoever.
No kidding. If you don't have that conditioning, you're not going to last long in a match.
You sure aren't. And that's only one of the many reasons I try to stay out of the ring whenever possible. I've been one of Matt Hardy's biggest supporters since the early days of his career, and it's great to see him in action here tonight.
Yeah, ever since he went to SmackDown, we haven't seen much of Matt Hardy. And you don't hear me complain. Up and over, eliminated. JTG's always giving shout-outs to his friend. Have you ever given a shout-out?
Well, you know, once I got the bowling ball in my foot, and I screamed like a pig under a gate. That's about as close as I've ever come to a shout-out.
Talk about adding insult to injury. Tossed out of the ring and the match. This MVP is 1 in a million.
Well, if that's the case, I'd like to see the other 999,000.
I talked to these superstars backstage before the match, and I don't think I've ever seen...
That's it. The match is over for that particular superstar.
But when I look at superstars like the great Khali, part of me is glad I don't wrestle that much anymore.
Are you seriously admitting that the great Khali intimidates you?
Don't go putting words in my mouth. I'm not saying I couldn't beat him. I'm just saying I'm glad I don't have to try.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE Supers. Oh no, this is terrible. You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum.
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers.
I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King. I'm not so sure they're issues with each other.
He took a ride over the top rope, down to the floor, and out of this match.
What a phenomenon is the animal Batista. You talk about a force of nature, you're looking at him right there.
Force of nature? More like freak of nature, if you ask me. The fact
This match has come to an abrupt end for that superstar.
That's it. He's out of the ring, and that means he's out of the match, too.
It doesn't matter who Umaga's in the ring against or how I feel about them personally, I pity them.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't even know if Umaga understands the whole concept of winning a match. I think he just hits his opponent until they don't get up anymore.
And I don't care how tough you are, after going a few rounds with a Samoan bulldozer, not getting up must...
Oh my gosh! He's been eliminated from the match!
I'll be honest with you, King. This is not the way I thought this match would go at all.
Me neither, JR. I guess that just goes to show that anything can happen in the WWE.
I think you hit the nail right on the head, King. And it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting. That's one fewer superstar in this match.
Well, there's one less superstar in this match now.
I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have. These fans love confidence in their superstar. And that's just what they're seeing from him here tonight.
Well, he can do this until the cows come home, but that's not going to win him the match. Superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness. They've lost.
Look at the confidence radiating off this superstar.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the match by not following up. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
That's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be out of a job. I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR?
In the face of people who don't want to be cool. You know what cool is?
Boy, the nature Nature Boy doesn't let anything stand in his way, including the rules.
Well, when you get into the ring against a man who calls himself the dirtiest player in the game, you should know what you're getting into. He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now. These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks. I think I see where this one's going, JR. I don't think we're very far from the end of the match.
I disagree entirely, King. I bet my Oklahoma Sooner ass that this one isn't even close to being over.
That's a pretty big bet, JR. Are you sure you're able to cover it?
This Lashley is an absolute monster. We've seen him decimate just about every opponent he's ever stepped into the ring against.
Yeah, but it's only a matter of time before Lashley's luck runs out.
Luck has nothing to do with it, King. This young man is strong, he's fast, and he's got more power than the electric company.
I can't argue with any of that, JR, but I still think it's only a matter of time before somebody punches his ticket. Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the divas.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing a pitcher of ice water out here with me next time.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
That attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going home until this match is settled once and for all. What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all. Boy, Booker T will tell you how great he is until your dadgum ears fall off. But quite frankly, I'd rather see him put up or shut up.
What are you talking about, JR? He's a world heavyweight champion and a 5-time WCW champion.
Not to take anything away from Booker's accomplishments, but I've seen superstars with twice the credentials do half the both. He's got the crowd and his...
Here's your winner, Batista.